Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2. It's our Irish Spring Let's Play. It's a tutorial-esque series. I'm not going to say it's just a straight tutorial, but we're definitely taking it a little slow. Not that I'm really changing my playstyle that much, I'm just kind of slowing it down and explaining things a little bit more. Maybe taking a little bit less risk. I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like I'm playing fairly normally. Son was born to Griffith, Obstinate, and Tamar, Nick Bryan, and Conan. Actually, we didn't look to see how many soldiers we lost. Doesn't really look like we lost very many. Considering that I guess we picked up the ones from the militia training ground, so we actually have more than we did have. That's kind of funny. Yeah. We still owe money to the Jewish moneylenders. Guess we could pay that back. Let's just go ahead and build up a war chest here. And then if we get up to like 1,000 gold, then what we'll do is we'll pay back the moneylenders. You know, I'd hate for the Pope to excommunicate us or something. If the Pope excommunicated us, I don't really know what would happen. I don't know that anything would happen, to be honest, because we're pretty strong. I mean, we're pretty much stronger than everybody around us with the exception of England. And we're not even really that far off from England, so... technology here. Which one are we full on? I guess it's economy. I'm going to go town infrastructure here to get that town city tax there. Speaking of which, how do our laws look? Well... we could try to get marginal status of women up, which would pass. We have 2 supporters. That would pass as well. Holy moly. That would pass. These guys must love me or something. My council must love me. I must have some, yep, I got loyalists. That's what you want on your council. If they've got that little heart by their name, then you're in like Flynn. They're going to support everything that you say. The thing that you want to avoid is the malcontents. So we've got 2 loyalists who both like me quite a bit. And then we've got some people that could... I mean, that's funny. This guy is like a 100 opinion, but he's not a loyalist. This guy's a 51. This guy's a 44. This guy's a 57. So he's a loyalist. There's not much difference there. Anyways... let's look at our council. So right now our council is empowered to vote on imprisonment, war declaration, and then council power. We could even take this away and they would be okay with that. That's amazing. That's amazing. We would really like to get to roll back all of these things eventually. I'm going to go ahead and think the first thing I'm going to do here is I mean, this is tempting, but I don't think we're going to have any infidels holding titles, really. So I think we're going to go ahead and do marginal status of women and get that passed through. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think we can pass anything else through for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be 5 years until we can pass another law. So, but now what that means is that women that are related to me can hold the office of spymaster. Used to be that was always the case. You didn't have to have any kind of changes to the status of women, but when Conclave came in, they changed it. And now, whenever you start the game, women cannot hold that office. They can't hold any offices. At least for feudal. They probably still can hold. I'm just thinking about like the Norse religion. The women are the ones that normally hold the religious position. I wonder if they can still do that. Probably. One cynical comment after another. I could not take it anymore. I even tried to bribe Queen Octreda so she would shut up and stop firing cynical remarks at me. Stop it, please. You cynical woman. Leave me alone. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Long has he served you since you first received him as a puppy. Now it's time to bury your old friend. So let's bury him quietly in the castle garden. I don't know if there's any real difference between burying them in the castle garden versus giving them a proper funeral. So if any of you know, feel free to chime in. How does the Pope feel about us now? -3, so this will put him up to what? Positive 12? Yeah. Awesome. Is our son almost... Oh, he is. He's 17 now. He's shrewd. What? That's new. That's new. That must have got added in. So it's like the step up from it's like it's in between diligent and quick. So he's shrewd, like a fox. Interesting. He's shrewd, but he's content. He's humble. Well, that's cool. I like that they're adding. I knew that they were going to be adding in some new traits, but it's been about a week and a half since I played. So, you know. So what we want to do now is we want to appoint him. Yeah, we want to appoint. Where is he? There he is. We want to appoint him as the successor there. Okay, so now we should have no. Yeah, you can see it disappeared. There's no loss of land on titles on succession. We will inherit lagan as well. So very good. Did he ever get married? He is still not married. That is very strange that he is not married. He's 34 and he's not even trying to get married. And I don't get it. You'd think he would want to marry so he could pass this land on. Whatever. Whatever, man. So now what that means is it means we can actually invest in lagan. I'm tempted to not invest in lagan, and the reason that I'm tempted to not invest in lagan is because in the long run, I don't think we're going to want to hold on to lagan. If you recall, something that I said you want to do is you want to find the biggest duchies that have the most counties in them. Those are the 2 duchies that you want to hold the titles for, and you want to hold all the counties in those duchies. The rest of them, I mean, you can hold, if you have like, you know, a county cap for your domain of like 10, you can hold some counties outside of your duchies. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is a chance that we may not want to hold lagan at some point in time, which means that I would rather let whoever ends up in charge of that county spend their money on upgrading it. I don't know. At this point, it might be better just to upgrade it. The crusade fails. Oh no. Jesus, it seems, does not favor the Christian faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, Pope Eugenius III has called off the crusade for Jerusalem against Caliph Bashir. A black day indeed. A daughter was born to Erinach MacBrien and Fidelm Nicdonchid, named Durbrogale. Who's that? Was that his wife, I think? Yeah. Yeah, his wife died. Should we try to remarry him? I mean, he's gonna become a bishop. I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Normally, I don't marry off. I don't really like to produce a lot of title claimants, I guess is what I'm trying to get at here. So I may just leave him unmarried for now. I mean, if you can marry for some claims, sure, but... Are you still allied with that guy? Seriously? You're 58. Yeah? This guy's 30. He's going to be around for a while. I guess we could always try to spy on this guy. Oh, yeah, look at his intrigue. Can I spy on him? I guess I can't. Can I only spy on people in my kingdom? Is that the way it is? Can I spy on you? No. I'm trying to find somebody here. Bjorn. Can I spy on Bjorn? No. What if I stop spying on him? Okay. Can I spy on... Who was it? This guy. Can I spy on you now? No. Can I spy on you? I can. Maybe it's only your vassals. Yep, here we go again. I'm gonna try to spy on him again. What secrets is he hiding? Hopefully some dirty ones. Dirty secrets. Yeah, how many levies do we have now? 3870 plus 650. So roughly, what would that be? 3600 maybe? Oh, shnikes. We could almost get a retinue. We're like 3 points away from a retinue. The retinue that I want. A daughter was born to Gruffid Obsinin and Tamir Nick Bryan named Bibbin. Oh, she's quick. Cool. My granddaughter here. She's 12. She's playful, fussy, and indolent. Fussy. Rarely lunatic. Well... Fussy, playful, and indolent, huh? Well, that would be good for intrigue. So that's where we're going to send her. And then we'd probably like to intervene on... Indolence pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. What could we... I know fussy you can intervene to make diligent. What about indolent? Indolent you can do gregarious, which is pretty good. Let's stick her with... I really don't want her to become slothful or gluttonous because those are terrible. So let's stick her with somebody who is gregarious. Gregarious. I'll do it. Me, I'm gregarious. How about that? My leaders, the people of Middlesex, have progressed beyond our own technological level. I managed to study their advancements, and the documents enclosed here should help us to reach their level. I hope you will find this to your satisfaction. Thank you very much, Spymaster. We got culture. So for culture, I think we're waiting on Legalism 4, which we will have very, very soon. Very good. Okay, we have somebody else that we need to educate. Ooh, our genius granddaughter, who is fussy and rowdy. Brawny. That's a new one. Brawny, honest, or dull. Well, Brawny sounds good. So let's intervene, I guess, and on the fussy and try to make her diligent. And do we want to go martial? She's rowdy. We could go... Nah, martial it is. And then we'll put her with somebody who is diligent. I could do that one as well. Yeehaw. I'm getting all the tutoring for my granddaughters. Such a wonderful bouquet. The complex blend of flavors spreads over my tongue just as the warmth spreads in my belly. These monks certainly know how to make a fine wine. Okay, so we could say, I must visit the monastery more often. And we have a 50% chance to gain 1 learning, which would be good. So our learning is pretty low. And learning directly affects your technological advancements. But there would be a 20% chance we become a drunkard. And a drunkard gets a negative tutor stewardship. -1 personal combat skill, and it doesn't really care. Church opinion, well, just heap some more wood on the fire for that one, I guess. Attraction opinion, -5. Same trade opinion, so drunkards get along. Thanks but no thanks, we get a 20% chance to become temperate. Okay. Which temperate is pretty good. +2 stewardship, church opinion. I think, though, I'm going to go for this, because even if we did get drunkard, yeah, it's going to make our stewardship go down, which is going to affect our maximum domain holdings, but it can't, seriously, it can't go down too much more. So let's go for this. Let's try for that learning. No learning, no drunkard, so we didn't get anything out of that. The fat. I'd like to get rid of arbitrary and gluttonous. Gluttonous would be good. Seriously. Well, at least we did manage to make sure that our inheritance here is secure, and we shouldn't be having any more kids. Yeah, she's too old now. Unless it's a miracle baby. This is my grandson by you. You're not gonna inherit, so you know what? Let's do humility for you. We will make you content. Young Wearin seems to be always willing to share, so we can intervene here and we can make her gregarious, or she will become charitable. Charitable is +3 to diplomacy and an increase to church opinion and same trade opinion. Gregarious is +2 to diplomacy, +5 attraction opinion, vassal opinion, same trade opinion. Well, she doesn't really stand any chance of inheriting. Let's go with, yeah, well, I guess, you know, we'll go ahead and let her become charitable. Sure. Instead of gregarious. I don't think she'll inherit. Doesn't really matter. Didn't really matter. Someone told me that I'm arbitrary, and I wish to change that. Yes! We lost the trait arbitrary, so that's going to give us a bump to our stewardship, a bump to our learning, and most importantly, our vassals are going to like us. An additional +5. Speaking of which, how far off are we on this? 3 more years. Good. What about our council? Looking good. They like me. They really like me. We're still spying on Earl Olav and not finding anything. We are combing the desert with a hairpick at this point. We ain't found shit. Okay, cool. Another technological bump. It's almost going to be a shame to lose you, man. You've served us well. Culture again, so we'll go ahead and pop the legalism. Now, legalism 4, it says unlocks decisions not available for your character. I'm not really sure what those are at legalism 4. It's kind of like one of those... It's kind of like a stepping stone, I guess, because at legalism 5, we unlock centralize, and we unlock some heavy focus for obligations, so that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Which, what are we at right now? We're right down the middle. We would like to switch this over here. I think the last time that we looked at it, though, nobody would vote for it. And it's kind of, wow, my God, this guy's lights out on these technological advances. This time military. I think this one would be the right one to go, because this would definitely, even if we don't pick up any more land, this would definitely let us get a retinue. Now, which retinue you pick, it seems to be, you know, from some of the comments that I'm hearing, it seems to be a little bit of a, I'm not going to say a point of contention. It's just, it's kind of a thing where everybody kind of has a different playstyle. For me, my playstyle, I don't worry so much about the comp, like I said early. I go for more quantity versus quality early on in the game. Now later on, you know, after I get maybe 2 or 3 of those light skirmish retinues, that's when I start filling in the gaps of what I need I start to, I'll start picking up some of the other retinues, filling in with, some heavy infantry and things like that. So yeah, but early on, I prefer the biggest bang for my buck. Liege, okay, levy reinforcements, very good. Okay, well, let's pause the game, and we're gonna put a cut in. And in our next episode, let's see, we are 54 years old, but we're still in pretty good health, looks like. We do still have a strong claim on Sildara. Unfortunately, Sildara still has a pact with Deobarth, but he is 59. He's also an adulterer, so maybe he will get syphilis and die. Maybe. Oh, maybe. He's erudite. And, we're also trying to get this guy here. We're snooping around on him, but so far we haven't found anything. So, yeah. Or maybe this guy will die. Plot to kill? Ooh. Rehihili. By you. Pretty high. If we sent our spymaster over there, we could bump that up to about 120%. That's pretty damn good. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to try to kill this guy. There is a chance that we could get the known murderer debuff to opinion, but I'll take a -10 if it gets us, a county or something here. No problem with that. Plus, we're kind of old. So we've set that in motion. Let's see who will join the plot. Okay, this guy, he says, you know what, I'll join, but you got to grease my palm a little bit. How much? 15? Oh, done. 15 gold, done. I really should have looked to see if he's a drunkard. Even though apparently it doesn't matter anymore if they're a drunkard or not. Wow, the queen, she just hates him. She's just like, please get him out of my face. Maybe this guy's her lover. Isabel. Okay, Isabel. Isabel Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez. All these people are... Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when you have people in your court that are not your culture and they don't really like you. And then we're going to move our council. We're going to go over here and we are going to build the spy network right here. So that's going to give us, that gave us like 10%, so almost 120%. That's a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. All right, well, maybe that'll happen in the next video, so we'll see. Thank you guys for joining me, and until next time, game on.